MP. After it, MP.
MP, you're about to go off.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports and a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And checking out the Thunder, they just understand how good they really are. One of the biggest hurdles is to avoid complacency, though, down the stretch.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Chet Holmgren out there at prime time, and it's Williams at the 5 spot. And for the 76ers, Joel Embiid out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Paul George, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. You know, Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off George. Maxey kicks to Oubre. The shot by George, wide open. No good on the triple. Here's prime time. Off target from three-point range. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to George. There's the 3. And it's George again missing. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, those road.
And again for 3.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
You know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
Here's prime time. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Primetime's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach and 76ers franchise.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Jacks up a 3. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. You're looking at the list of the NBA's top shooters from behind the arc for the past month. You look at prime time. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
First team foul.
76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Maxey passes to Embiid. Here's George. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. George has got his second basket of the game.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
Here's Primetime. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Primetime in the last game against the Wizards put on a show. He scored 20 points and a couple of boards as well. Yet another outstanding game for him. He's playing with a ton of confidence and dominating as a result. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be different. I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Williams passes to Primetime. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The 76ers trail by 9, and the call will be against Primetime. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And the 76ers making a change here. Yabusele's checked in, and a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Jalen Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Primetime's shot is good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go live to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, Kevin.
Connects again from distance.
Nails it and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And he didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I can promise you that 403 is the goal.
Maxey against Caruso. Outside Williams. Pass to Primetime. 5 on the clock. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 22 points for Primetime.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
The 76ers shooting their first shots of the night from the chip. Teams changing it up here.
You're doing all right. We'll get him.
Kelly Oubre out there with Yabusele. Then there's Embiid. And it's McCain in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The 76ers trail by 12. Pass to Grimes. Here's McCain. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And Embiid gets it to go.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Primetime. Launches it. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And here's the fast break. And it's Slammed in by Williams.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Yabusele passes to Grimes. Pass to Embiid. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Midway through the season now, RJ, how important is a team's rhythm at this point of the season?
You need to have your set schedule and routine. Things that keep you grounded and let you go about your business on the court.
Pass to Oubre from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Oubre passes to Grimes. And a missed late. Oklahoma City has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Shoots off the step back. And it's prime time missing. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming. And so we wrap up the first half. Thunder lead by 6. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis. Moving on to our next. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway. Times checked in for Oklahoma City. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Good, another from 3.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That 3 moving him into history.
You can feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the 3 and now stands alone at the top of the list.
And back in 2016, Curry had a year that I didn't think anyone could match until now. 402, no longer the high mark for threes in a season. The era of the long ball is truly upon us.
And MP is at center court with the mic in hand, ready to say a few words to this very grateful crowd.
You know, they say records are made to be broken. And this one was tough to get, but I did it. I can't even describe this feeling, you know? You work so hard staying focused day to day. And sometimes these big picture moments, they surprise you. And thank you to the fans for all the love and the support you give. There's still so much that this team wants to accomplish. And when this season is over, I'll be able to sit and reflect on this. But until then, thanks, everyone. Let's just keep going. Thank you.
Come here.
The groove.
Come on. What's wrong? What you want?
Nicely put by.
Come on, it's okay. Come on. It's okay.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Embiid from downtown. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Over in the corner, Dort. Here's Primetime. From past the arc. And the Thunder, another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Right side, George. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Oubre outside. Just 4 to shoot. Second chance shot. Excellent D there from Williams.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, George. Back to Maxey. And here's Embiid. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Maxey, no good.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Here's Primetime, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The 76ers trail by 18. Maxey with it, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
Pass to Primetime. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Maxey passes to Embiid. Here's McCain. Outside, Maxey. Lock at 6. Embiid with a screen on Wallace. And it's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. The 3. And he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Primetime. Primetime's got 44.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Embiid wide open. The 76ers with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yet another bucket.
And this is an all-time great score, a 50-point performance tonight.
Valley's just cracked the top 5, alone in 5th place for the most career 50-point performances.
At 50 for the 18th time. Only Harden, Kobe, Jordan, and Wilt have had more. That's a who's who of scores.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Kenrich Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for Wallace. Here's Butler. lays it up off the glass. Butler's got his third bucket of the night. The Thunder leading by 23. Caruso, the pass to Joe. Here's prime time, and the Thunder another three.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. From outside, off the mark.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And it's prime time missing. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that game is the second of two straight at home. Three-pointer. And again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
To the paint, here's Butler. Off target at the rim. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we've got more. And we're back. Last quarter. The record for most three-pointers in a single season was surpassed. A nickname like that.
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an
subscribe, man. Hit that subscribe button, man, for more videos.
Oklahoma City as they get the win.
Drop more. Let me know when y'all want me to drop another one.
You know what? Shocking.
Or I can play with a regular player.
You never expect
Show y'all the difference too. It'll be the same thing. You gotta know when to turn your shot.
That's gonna do it for now.
Y'all have a blessing.
Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge.